Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul. With me today is Chef Amy.
Hi.
Alex is still in bed. We had a long and arduous morning this morning, so it is what it is. So we're making fish cakes today.
Yes. Yay.
So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Hit www.poulskitchen.com. Upper right-hand corner is where our books are. Check it out. So first off, we had to make some potatoes. We're making mashed potatoes. Skin on because, well, skin is going to protect, or going to give us a little bit more iron. And Amy decided she wanted to share some of her cooking with you.
Yes.
So she grated a quarter block of cheese, and Amy's going to get to work.
Actually, I need a spoon. So I take some margarine.
A big spoonful of margarine.
Yep.
Amy's good at mashed potatoes. It's something that she really likes.
Yeah, I do.
So she's going to put the margarine in, and she's going to start mashing them up really good. We want some soft... I'm not used to being the camera person, so I do apologize.
And a little bit of milk.
And it's no real measurement for it. It's just what's going to work. So but I do want this to be nice and cool by the time we make the fish cakes.
Which will be later when I'm gone to work, so that's why I'm making this now.
Amy volunteered to make this because it's something she really likes.
I am put a little bit more milk in. Make them creamy.
We don't want them too terribly creamy, but creamy, but not overly creamy, because this is something that's going to have to work together with fish and other spices.
So that should be good for that. So I'm going to put the cheese in.
So you're going to spread the cheese all the way through. So if you have a problem with the camera work, it's my fault.
And I'm going to stir the cheese in so it gets all through it. Just like any other recipe, you want everything through, you want all the ingredients through every part of it.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's combined so that when you get a mouthful, it's not just of one thing. You want to taste everything.
Yeah.
And this is what the secret of having a good meal is.
And there, that's it. It's all done.
That's it. So we're just going to let this sit and cool down for a little bit. So in the meantime, let's hit the like, share, subscribe button. And those do look good.
And there's your mashed potatoes.
Leave the spoon in.
Okay.
So we'll be back. Welcome back. So look over here, and we got our mashed potatoes. So they're ready to go. Yes, they have the skin on. That's important for a lot of people. For those of us who are suffering with iron deficiencies, that's a small step to help out. This video is actually going to my friend Liz, who walked out on her job this week because she couldn't handle it, and it's not an insult to her. It's more or less to sit and say, sometimes when we get a job that we can't handle, that's not for us. There's lots of jobs out there that are for us. And if you stay trapped into a job that's not for you, you're going to be miserable and it's going to suck. Don't do that. Really don't. It's not worth it. Just don't. Get a job that works for you. A job that you're comfortable with and you're happy with. Alex here walked out on a job not that long ago for a boss that was a piece of trash. And I don't blame him one little bit. And I don't mind telling you that Bob's Taxi is run by a tyrant, who I have some choice words for. And I'll call him right out.
He tried to micromanage way too much.
And just, he'd rather sit and watch Alex pay $20 extra on a cab ride just because it was his cab company when they don't even operate in our part of the city. Liz, I'm proud of you. You're doing good. So we're continuing on with fish cakes. So I've got some haddock here, or at least I believe it's haddock. And it's been defrosting for a while. These look really nice. So I got gloves on because you really want to have some gloves. Now I'm just going to rinse these a little bit because there's one more thing I want to do before I get started on this. And so that's to get my oven on and to get some butter melted. Because I like cooking fish with butter. So I'm just going to put a few little knobs of butter in here. Why? Because it's good. And to make sure that it doesn't burn, I'm also going to put a little bit of oil on it too.
You'll make sure you take the paper off the butter.
Yes, got to make sure you take the butter off and... Oh, I missed it. Thank you.
No problem.
Amy wanted to be here for this, and I did tell her that I'd take her down some, but it's kind of raining out. So that's not happening today. She'd need it tomorrow. Or whenever she wants to eat it. So we're going to take our fish, and we're going to cut this down to... down to small bits here. And you want to give yourself time, because you don't want to cook this and then start throwing things together. It ain't going to work. That's not how this is going to work today. And you ask me why, Paul, why wouldn't it work this way? Well, you can't really make fish cakes when it's really, really hot, because it's just not going to work out well. You want to make sure everything's cooled down, but at the same time, you do need these cooked. If they're not cooked, it's not going to go well. So you do want them small, and you want them to be cool, but you do want them cooked. And I can't say this enough, because honestly, this is really, really important. Because fish is something that will get you really, really sick.
Sushi is really the only time when you can eat raw fish.
And the reason for that, believe it or not, is because there is a process that goes along with sushi. It's not at all just because it's not as easy as you want to think it is. It's not. There's a lot more to it, but we're not going to go there today. We already did our sushi video. So I'm going to put this in here gently because I don't want to contaminate anything else. And right away, no matter if I need this again, and if I do need this again, it's going to have to get cleaned. Because you can't reuse that right now because it's fish.
Speaking of the sushi video, we finally found something that was too hot for Amy to eat.
And Alex.
And me. I'll admit. I still ate it though.
Yeah, you at least ate it. Amy has gotten a little bit smarter. She will back off when she needs to. Okay, so I'm gonna just drench this with pepper. Because we want pepper for this.
No salt though, right?
No, we don't need any salt. Really don't need salt. You can put a little salt if you want. I'm not going to recommend it. Then I'm going to put a little teaspoon of some garlic, a heaping. And then I'm going to put a little bit of ginger with this too. Now this is not, under any circumstances, am I going to pretend this is a traditional recipe? Mine's going to be a little different. But this is a traditional Newfoundland dish. So every time you go out and you start to eat fish cakes and you ever wonder where it's really from, it's a Newfi dish. Newfoundland, Canada. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because it's not true. It's from Newfoundland. You gotta believe me on that one. I'm gonna dump some lime juice in there.
And some lemon juice.
And some lemon juice. I'm gonna move these out of my way because I'm going to want the space here in a bit. I was originally going to make fish cakes, but I didn't want to. I had to change my mind, and this is what we're doing instead.
So if you're not making fish cakes, what are you making?
Or, pardon me.
Fish burgers.
Fish burgers. We're going to make fish burgers, but I changed my mind. We're making fish cakes. So we got this here, and you know what? We've got the majority of what we need. Now it's just a matter of getting the fish cooked. And this is really, really important.
It has to be cooked all the way through.
Absolutely. You cannot, for any reason, just leave part of it cooked. It has to be fully cooked. If you do not, it's going to cause problems. We're going to have some beans with this. It's going to be really, really good. And good news for me, I have switched jobs. Well, I mean, I have a little while ago. And I'm actually getting rid of my glasses, and I'm going to be wearing contacts. I've got a trial pair right now. I just need to get some solution for it, so we're working on finding that. And then I'm back to wearing contacts again. Yay me! Poul does not like wearing glasses. Really, Poul doesn't.
I never liked wearing glasses either.
Hate them. Right now, it's just a matter of getting the right solution. They did give me some solution at the eye care place, but it's not the kind that I prefer. And my eyes are pretty sensitive, so they'll perform better in my eyes with the right solution. It is what it is. So this is going to take a whole long time here. And what's really important, guys, is you really do not want to overcook this. You really don't want this overcooked. So when you start seeing that's done, pay very close attention, because when you get ready to make your fish cakes, you absolutely do not want this to be tough. You want nice, soft, fluffy fish cakes. And I'm not even going to batter it. We're not going to do the egg wash and that bit and put breadcrumbs over it. I don't like that. That's extra carbs. And that's extra carbs that you don't need. How's that smell, Alex?
It smells pretty good.
Now it is a little bit on the wet side, and I'll get rid of the oil, rid of that in the process. But a lot of it's not necessary right at the moment, so we're not going to do that. I mean, so far to me, it smells bloody amazing.
Yeah, it does.
And the key component here is you want white seafood, white fish. You can use others,
But whitefish works the best.
white fish is the best. So I got that drained as much as I can there. We don't need a whole lot. We're gonna let this cool down, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna make the a little bit of a spice mix sauce for the potatoes. We'll mix it around, and we're gonna be pretty much ready to go. This is gonna be really good. It's gonna taste amazing, and you'll see. Trust me. And I'm gonna try to make as much as I can so that we can freeze some of this and then eat them later when we want them. It's not gonna be hard. So we'll be back. Welcome back. So we're nearly done. Well, I mean, done making anyways. So now I'm going to put a little bit more butter into the pan here, and we're going to make a little bit of a sauce. Not much of one, just a little bit, itsy bitty little sauce. And again, a little bit more oil. a little bit more oil than I normally would. But this is a Newfoundland dish. This is our thing.
Is that milk or cream?
That is milk. I'm gonna put a little bit of milk. Not much, just a little bit. And you're asking, why am I putting milk in?
You want it to be creamy.
Yeah, I want creamy potatoes. I'm gonna put half a teaspoon of garlic in. The cats are going a little crazy, methinks.
I think they're just playing. They were cuddled with each other a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, they're very playful, but they're kittens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a teaspoon worth of onion powder. A little bit. I'm gonna leave the garlic powder. We don't need that.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a teaspoon of thyme.
And is that for the fish or for the potatoes?
It's for the whole mix.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a teaspoon of dill. Now, if you have fresh spices, then yeah, go ahead and use fresh spices. Not necessarily always available, and this is what we have in our kitchen.
If you have a food processor, that works great for fresh spices.
Oh, absolutely. Or even better, a little bit of like a grinder that you use for your coffee beans. Those work perfectly.
The only thing is, if you use a coffee grinder, make sure to clean it before you use it for coffee beans.
Yeah.
You don't want defining like pieces of herbs in your coffee grinder when you go to make coffee.
And that was a tablespoon of mustard powder. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of basil. That'd be about a teaspoon worth there. And that's basically it. Just gonna mix this up here. Now, since we're almost done, I got our air fryer going. It's at 400 degrees and it's preheating. So come on, guys, be good. I'm gonna take a big bowl here. You want that? And I'm pretty much done with this. Alright, so now let's get with the program here. We're gonna make ourselves some fish cakes now. See how nice and soft they are?
Yeah.
Very soft.
When my parents made fish cakes, I don't think they used potato.
Not everybody does. But this is the classic Newfoundland way, not Nova Scotian way. Everybody's going to have their own way to do it. But being how I want this to be really filling, right? Now, you can peel the potatoes if you want. You can definitely do that. It's not going to hurt anything.
But you can leave the peelings on too, because the peelings are rich in iron.
Yeah, and the reason for that is Amy's got some iron deficiency, so...
Yeah. My brother does too, so this would actually be a perfect meal for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he likes fish, though.
Well, it's something you need to get into, because fish are really good for you.
They are. I think he'll eat fish if it's cooked a certain way.
And then I'm just going to put some water in here just to make it a little bit easier to clean off later.
Okay.
It will be a pain if you don't.
Yep. It'll stick.
Yep. And you don't want that.
And then once this is mixed all together, you just want to make, you want to take you want to take the mixture and make little balls with it. I think that's what you do.
Yeah, well, I've got an even easier way to do it.
Okay.
Now, how does that look?
Looks kind of like a potato salad, but it looks really good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you couldn't go that way.
It smells really good.
Oh, it smells delicious.
I can't wait to try some. I know Amy probably can't wait to try some.
Now, here's a caveat.
What's that?
Do not, whatever you do, when you go to eat this, do not, whatever you do not reheat this in the microwave.
No, you don't want to do
Back
that.
in the air fryer. Fry it, pan fry it for a few minutes. Whatever you want to do.
Don't put fish in the microwave.
Yeah, never ever. So we're just waiting for this to finish here, and then we're almost done. Like, we're gonna serve this with some beans, and I'm gonna put Alex to work. I'm gonna make him do dishes. What do you think, guys? Nah, we'll just leave this for Amy. No, I'll probably end up doing most of them. But I mean, it really doesn't have a whole lot of anything to really do here. So I've got this preheated on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to have to do more than one run because I only really want to do two because it's going to overcrowd if I do it any other way. And this is not going to work the way I thought it would. So, next dish where I sit there, I don't need to.
It's a good idea, but it doesn't work. I know what you were trying to do.
Yeah. So two of them there.
Yeah, it looks like it'll only fit two.
Of that size anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna move this out of my way. Put it God only knows where.
They look like they're gonna be really good.
I think they are. I'm just gonna use the top of this. Why? Because I'm lazy. It's alright to be lazy sometimes, guys. I never know. Oh, it's right here. And I'm just gonna paint the top of these.
And if you're wondering what that's for, it's to brown them.
Yeah, just give them a little bit of browning. And I'm just gonna quickly flip. It's also to brown, but it's also to make it a little bit easier to get out as well.
And if you don't have one of those brushes like me, I don't have one of those, you could probably use a spatula.
Or
like
a spoon.
Like a wooden spatula or a spoon.
Spoon will work just fine.
Spoon will work.
Go to the dollar store and get one if you don't. Don't have to get a big name brand, not necessary. So I'm going to stick this in the air fryer. I'm going to sit it in here for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to flip it. Then another 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. Welcome back. So we're finally done. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Let's go to www.poulskitchen.com. Upper right hand corner for our books. We have a donation spot in there if you wish to use so. But we're done. So here's our fish cakes. How's this look?
Looks really good.
Now, of course, I didn't batter them like a lot of people would. And that's fine. You don't need to.
No, you really don't need to.
So from here, I'm just going to continue making fish cakes until I'm done. And then Alex and I are going to eat these later with some beans. I think they're going to taste good. What do you think?
I think that sounds really good.
It is. Amy just loves it when we eat beans. So she's in for a treat. Amy, I hope you like these. To me, these look really good, don't you think?
I think so.
And there's no batter. So you don't have to worry about that. There's no bread on that.
I think it's going to be better without the batter.
Absolutely. It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot lighter. So you're going to actually have fish cakes instead of a lot of batter. That's not really good for you anyways.
Yeah.
It's done in the air fryer, so it's not at all going to hurt you or anything. One thing I was going to mention to you too before, you can take your brush and you can just brush the bottom of this, and that will actually help as well. So it's not a whole lot of grease. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. So we hope you like this and have a great day.